The Christmas and holiday season is a special time for families in Buena Park. And for children and families experiencing hardships at this time of year, several local organizations, city schools, and private individuals donated their time and money to help ensure as many families as possible receive something for Christmas as a gesture of goodwill and kindness. Let's take a look at some of those activities in the city of Buena Park that help families experience a little bit extra for the holidays as we close out the year of 2015. The Children's Shopping Spree is one of those activities that helps school children to get new clothes and shoes for Christmas. Held at the downtown Buena Park Mall, it hosts hundreds of students with their local volunteer shoppers as they shop at Sears and Payless Shoe Source for items they would like to wear.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, this is great. We've got 131 kids down here going to Sears, Payless, and seeing Santa. It's great, it's wonderful. Some of these kids have never basically been to Sears. They haven't had new clothes. It's very heartwarming. We do this every year. It's all the different service clubs and fraternal organizations all get together and we take turns hosting it. Rotary is hosting it this year. Next time it'll be the Buena Park New Lions. Okay, so it just goes around and we're all helping the community. That's the whole idea, is to help the Buena Park community and help the kids.
Merry Christmas!
Well, we have some families in our district who are high need, and events like this help to bring a little holiday cheer to their homes. And we're very thankful to all of the organizations that support and who are here to volunteer and contribute to holiday cheer for our families that are at need.
Well, the Children's Shopping Spree has been going on for right around 20 years, and it seems to be growing every year. And what a wonderful camaraderie for Christmas time to be able to, for people that have a little bit extra, to share it with those that are less fortunate.
It is the season for giving, so I think it's really important for somebody to do a little something for their community, especially during Christmas time, because that's the whole point of the season, is to help another person out and make them feel like they're loved and cared about.
Ollie, wave.
Oftentimes, we see families in our communities who are less fortunate than others. And this is a time when we bring out the best in all of us by giving some, sharing some, and I hope that the community will come together by doing these little deeds that will go a long way.
You know, there's so many people that are less fortunate than we are, and it just, when you come down here especially and you see these kids, they're wearing their older brother's sweatshirt because they don't have one. So this is an opportunity for our community to give back to our kids that live here in our community, and then it makes them see the hope in the future that people care about them and that they are willing to give back to them. And so hopefully they'll grow up and do the same and pay it forward. So jeans, or this is cute too. You look pretty in that bright colors. I don't know if you like it.
Just recently, I just started back working, but just before this time here, we was going through a traumatic time. The school stepped in and you know, been helping me with my family, housed us, and it's really been good. You know, the city of Buena Park really been good to my family.
Side, we'll add it all up and see where we are, right?
For over 20 years, the Buena Park Police Department has been helping families with Project Give a Christmas. This activity began with the Buena Park Police Association visiting less fortunate families with presents for their children, and has evolved into a breakfast for families and a distribution of care packages and presents for their children. Since then, the event has grown significantly to include partners from the local business community with donations to assist as many families as they possibly can.
Our main goal is to help those who may be in need at any time. And this event over the last 20 some odd years has helped thousands and thousands of people. It's an event we look forward to every year, not just because it's a spirit of giving, but it's because it's what the police department does. We help people.
We're ready. Ready for the next group.
This is that time of year when, you know, we like to give back to the community, and you all have been selected, and we are proud to sponsor you this year for our Project Give a Christmas. And it's all about the smiling faces that I see here today, and the families that come down and get together and help celebrate this joyous occasion. And we at the police department, we really enjoy doing this.
Well, it's really nice. This is the first year that we've participated. I've been a single mom for 10 years this month, and it's always hard to give the boys a good Christmas, and it's just very heartwarming to me to know that there's a program out that helps us a little bit.
Tell me about this. You were saying something about...
You know, every year we've always had enough money to buy presents and stuff, and this is our first year going and getting presents from the community, and we are truly grateful for this, because this year we just didn't have the finances to provide presents for our kids, and you know, honestly, like, I am so thankful that this was here for us to come do, and my kids are here with me, you know, and this is the first year also that I do have all my children together, and it's a true blessing, you know. It's a true blessing.
This year we have sponsors like the Aurora Corporation, Yamaha Corporation, Pepsi Corporation, and many others that simply want to help by adopting a family. If you know of someone who's worthy for the assistance, or you need the assistance yourself, you can always contact our Community Services Office at www.bppd.com, or you can call Daniel Solis, our Community Relations Officer, at 714-562-3993.
Welcome everybody, thanks you guys for coming out. Who's been here before for a wrapping party? Yay! Wow. Good. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming back, and for those of you who haven't, thanks for coming out.
Do you like wrapping Christmas presents? Then you might like the volunteer wrapping Christmas gifts at Giving Children Hope. As part of their Operation Backpack campaign, Giving Children Hope has a series of wrapping parties that pick toys from their many donated gifts and custom wrap them for waiting students from around Buena Park and surrounding areas.
Tonight, we have the privilege of wrapping presents for kids that have been identified as homeless by their schools. Throughout the year, we have the privilege of distributing about 1,300 backpacks every week full of nutritious food for kids that otherwise may not have food. And so once a year, we have the privilege at Christmas. We send out wish lists to all these kids, and they fill out 3 items that they might like to get for Christmas this year. And these may be the only presents they get all year. And so we gather all of these toys, and then we wrap these toys. So we do about 4,000 to 5,000 toys over the next 2 weeks we'll be wrapping. And so we have volunteers coming every night. Have about 50 volunteers. We'll be doing it we're in our second week of wrapping toys. And tonight we'll wrap about 400 or 500 toys. And for many of the kids we serve, these will be the only toys they get this year. All these schools that we serve are here in North Orange County. You're here in Buena Park, Fullerton, Anaheim, Stanton, La Palma, Garden Grove, and majority of these toys come from these neighborhoods as well. And so we get toys, we send out these wish lists to local businesses, just to local donors and volunteers, and they go out with their families and go out and buy these presents for these kids. The gratification is, this time of the year when we get hands-on experience. Actually, tomorrow morning, me and several people here from we'll be going to Valencia School here. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll be going to Gilbert School and delivering these toys to these kids. And hands down, the highlight of our year is the opportunity to see these kids light up as we hand them these toys. And it's not just toys, it's not just random toys. These are things that they have selected that, well, that'd be great. This is like best case scenario if I could only, and we're able to deliver these toys to these kids. This is the 6th year that we've been wrapping these toys and gathering toys for these kids. Next year, we'd love people here in the community to come out. We have these wrapping parties that usually about in the middle of December. You can go to our website at givingchildrenhope.org. That's givingchildrenhope.org, and look for opportunities. But not just at Christmas. Year-round, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, we have volunteers who pack backpacks. You know, packing 1,300 backpacks takes a lot of time. And so we have volunteers, we have seniors, we have we have community service workers, we have you see tonight we have a Girl Scout troop here, we have students who need to get volunteer hours. We'd love for you guys to come out and be a part of the solution to making our community better here in Buena Park.
For over 60 years, the Buena Park Coordinating Council has been hard at work helping families in Buena Park. Every year during the Christmas holiday season, hundreds of low-income families receive donated presents and food from the Coordinating Council. Also, as the longest-running social services program in Buena Park, this homegrown resource center provides more than just this once-a-year activity for residents in need of assistance. It's also a full-time social safety net within this community.
Every year, when it comes Christmas time, we always give toys to the needy families and children, especially to the children from all the school districts in Buena Park that have needy families. And plus, I have over 1,000 families that come all through the year, so we help them out with food, but we make this a very special day for them. We give them, we're going to give them 3 bags full of food. It's USDA food. We give them all kinds of canned goods, and we give them dry food, and we're giving them a ham, we're giving them chicken, and we're giving them apples this year. And so that's what they'll take us for groceries, you know.
It's listed out by ages, by boy and girl. So this one, it's a 1.5-year-old boy, a 9-year-old boy, a 5-year-old boy, a 3-year-old boy, and then an 8-year-old girl.
We get our food from Second Harvest Food Bank. We get USDA food. And then we get donations of food all through the year from different clubs. And every 2 months we get a check for $200 from the Ambulance Club from Buena Park, from the Women's Ambulance Club. And they send that to Second Harvest so that we could buy food for the homeless. Just not Christmas. It's the special fun during Christmas, but we do this all during the year. We help people all the time. A lot of families come here and they need to know where they could get help for assistance with their rent or utilities. So we inform them where to go, and we tell them to call 211 to also get that information. Then we have homeless that come here that need food 3 times a week. And then we try to get socks for them and T-shirts for them. We try to help them as much as we can with the donations that people bring here.
That's beautiful. What are you missing here?
I like it a lot because you get to help people that need help, and like it's not just about like thinking about yourself. It's like around the holidays, like it's about taking and giving, but the giving is like fun.
It just gives me a joy in my heart, the happiness that they have in their little hearts, that they're getting something, you know, they're not going to be without. And that's what makes my years that I've been doing this, it just makes a joy for me to see the faces of joy. And if I could give more, I would give them more. Even giving them food makes me happy, because at least I know they're not going to go hungry. And that's my main concern. I don't want nobody to go hungry.